Let's be honest, while everyone else in the country might be looking at this Ohio State-Purdue game as a layup, as easy, as a give me, as no big deal at all, I, for one, as Ohio State fan, I am terrified of Purdue. I hate to even admit it that I'm terrified of Purdue, but I am. Why? Because since 2003, Ohio State is 7-4 against Purdue. And even worse, on the road at Purdue, they are 1-4. That's right, 1-4 since 2003 playing at Purdue. And where is this game? It is at Purdue. Now, the fact that it's a noon game gives me a little bit of relief because I believe winning on the road at night in college football is the most difficult thing to do in sports. Yes, even more difficult than hitting a baseball. But on the road at a noon game, it's possible. It's manageable. Ohio State should win this game. But the one thing I do know, this Purdue team has been giving Ohio State fits for the better part of the last 20 years. Anytime I see Purdue come up on the schedule, I'm always a little nervous. Remember in 2018 when Dwayne Haskins went into Purdue and they ended up getting smacked around? Yes, it's happened multiple times. Even in the games that Ohio State has won, they have not always been as dominant as you would think they should be on paper. Ohio State, for whatever reason, has struggled a little bit against Purdue, and especially on the road. I am nervous. I'm worried. You have a young quarterback. You have an offense who is floundering, and let's face it, this offensive line has pretty much been terrible. It's been bad. It's been terrible. Pass protection has been decent. Run blocking, non-existent. This running game does not exist. And on the road, do you really want to put the ball in Kyle McCord's hands and make him go make plays and win the game? I don't know if he's quite ready yet. They're trying to slow walk it. Luckily, this defense has been doing their part in keeping them in the games and keeping them in a position to allow them to be able to slow walk this thing through. If they come out and they play the way they did against Maryland last week, I think the result this week is going to be different. I think Purdue just has a different mentality. I think Purdue thrives on this. I think being at home, that crowd is going to be feverish. Everybody hates Ohio State. I've been at a Purdue game when they're going, I've seen how they act. They get crazy. They get rowdy. They will be drunk. Even though it is noon, these kids don't care. And Ohio State is going in there with a young quarterback, and they're going to have to try to do something. Now, I will say this. If it does fall on Kyle McCord, I think he's capable of getting it done. I just don't know if that's the way you want it to have to be. See, the offense does look a little better when they just air it out and they just throw the ball and they play normal. When they try to establish a run and make sure the running game is going, it does seem a little wonky wacky. They get behind the sticks and then they're kind of forcing the situation and it makes it easier for the defense. I get all of that, but you do have to establish some sort of a run. You do have to try to have some drives. I believe that this is all in preparation for the biggest test of the year, which is going to be that Michigan game. But this game does worry me. If you're a fan and you're just chalking it up as they're just going to dominate them, I know they're 19.5-point favorites. That means nothing to me. Purdue, for whatever reason, I gave you the stat, 1-4 versus Purdue at Purdue since 2003. It's a large sample size. That's a lot of games. So they're going on the road. They better show up. They better show out, or else they will get beat. Ohio State is on upset alert this week. I 100% believe that. I will be nervously watching this game. This is a problem. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Are you concerned about Purdue, or you think this is going to be a cakewalk, no big deal? Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you guys next time.